Hello everyone, Agion here, another Steel Division Normandy 44 replay. It's on the south side as the Scottish Infantry, we have Romiros. On the north side as the 3rd Fallschirmjager, we have Topfloch. It's like a huge infantry assault over here. I believe that's Fallschirmjager does have access to Ostrupen, so most likely this is going to be a lot of Ostrupen. Over here, play Scottish rifle teams, perhaps a couple Bren groups mixed in. We have a bit more heavier weapons teams over here. We do have, of course, the AT gun, infantry leader, and reconnaissance unit versus MG, reconnaissance, and infantry. You got a 6-pounder coming down the road. He will probably get a very good line of sight on that truck, but it's not an attack move order. He's on a move order into the forest. You got a Vickers team. Actually, no Ostrupen. Am I mistaken? Maybe it was Estra Ostrupen? Maybe I'm just mistaken with another doctrine. Either way, we do have various infantry squads. We do got also transport vehicle over here. Or was that a fire? No, that's a fire support vehicle. A command fire support. There's also some Fallschirmjager 34, which is buffing these units. You got the reconnaissance units engaging each other. However, the Recce, of course, is not in range of the MMG carrier with its dual LMGs. Will probably press down the Fallschirmjager Staatstruppen. However, the main did get one of the models of the Recces, but one model is good enough for spotting. Very good mortar hit, getting a direct hit on those rifles. Forces the fallback. You got Churchill 5 out on the field. That is a fire support vehicle, one of the heavier ones. Or at least it has 9 armor. Not a Churchill ARVE, but still a tank with a big gun. However, he is fighting against Fallschirmjagers. Fallschirmjagers do in fact have Panzerfaust. Or was it? Yeah, it is Panzerfaust, not AT grenades. So that is a bit of a problem. In comparison, Piets do have a range of 200 meters, while the Panzerfaust has a range of 150. Yes, 150. There was a Pioneer team. Looks like the Pioneer team did in fact get cleaned up, not before setting this building on fire. This MMG carrier is almost out of ammo, down to those last 15 rounds. Could pop forward, throw an AT grenade. Note the officer unit does have AT grenades. We do have some reinforcing, a Honey Stewart and a couple MGs. Fallschirmjager Staatstruppen are getting picked off. Fallschirmjagers up here. Looks like this flank is largely lost. However, there's a Panzer L6 now moving forward. There is a 6-pounder out in the field. 6-pounder does not have cover on this road, and we'll have trouble spotting right here. So that's actually not a very good position. If we were to move forward so we can cover this road right here, it would be a very good position then. Looks like some Fallschirmjager units are starting to move forward. And this MG carrier needs to be very careful. This Vickers is on open ground. There is a lot of LMGs to put a lot of fire down on it, and in fact losing down to one member instantly, then gets picked off. Looks like a AT grenade or Panzerfaust was finishing off that MMG carrier, or that was probably a universal carrier. You got another Panzer L6 moving forward. There is only the 6-pounder here for defense of it. Six-pounder starting to move forward. We'll get some better line of sight on the road. I would say this bush line may be a good spot for it. You got Churchill ARVE. Is one of my favorite early game vehicles. It has a staggering, 30 HE. If it shoots against an infantry squad, it is dead. I don't think any infantry squad I've ever seen survived one shot from it. maybe heavy cover, and being a 12-man squad is probably his best chance for survival. The Churchill ARVE does in fact have 15 armor. Very few early access units have that sort of armor penetration. There is Vakenworth or Pupashen out on the field, which does have 20 armor penetration, but it only has a 4-man's crew. And if the ARVE fires upon it, it is instantly dead. So he must get a penetrating hit on his first shot, or else it will die. The Vickers team does get cleaned up. Looks like this Churchill 5 is going to be hit by the Panzer L6. I also do know that it takes 3 Churchill ARVE shots to take out Panzer 3 support vehicle. I think it was Panzer 3. It's basically the short-barreled Panzer. Maybe it was a short-barreled Panzer 4. But even though it has only HE, it can actually take out light vehicles and light tanks and even some medium tanks. Looks like that Panzer L6 was cleaned up by the 6-pounder. Getting a very nice penetrating hit. And I'm going to take a drink from my drink. What I'm drinking is basically flavored water or sparkling water, whatever you want to call it. Command carrier, very damaged, does have transmission damage, so it will be moving very slow from now on. I was wondering what the white circles for. You can see there's quite a bit of rust. Well, not rust, but damage you can see upon the model. Churchill ARVE does also have a pretty good range of 600 meters, while Churchill Crocodile does have an arm-penetrating cannon, which fires a little bit longer range. The flamethrower, you hardly ever get that thing in the range. You have to get in a range of like 160 meters, which that, of course, is within Panzerfaust range. Or, actually, no, that's in Piet range. Panzerfaust is 150. But Panzer Shreks, however, probably would reach that. You get this Pupashen. This is currently its line of sight. It can only really cover this field. The Churchill ARV could go ahead and start moving this orchard. We do also got Reconnaissance Humber Mark III. Well, carrying Reconnaissance unit anyways. A recce team. Just trying to spot. Probably will be eyeing the move over here. You got Focke-Wulf 190 coming for some strafing runs. 6-pounder down to 1 member. Very close to death. You got Spitfire out here for intercept, and the ME-109 is has 2 stars, so it is probably much more stronger, even though it is running a bit out of ammo. One of its main gun, the 4HE one, is out, but still has another 3 machine guns to use. Spitfire does, of course, have 4 machine guns. It looks like he will initiate a fallback. Of course, at this angle, maybe it'll get the kill on it. It's approaching the edge of the map. No, not even smoking. That was far from even being shot down. Tells you how durable a Vet-2-1 can be. Of course, you can take what you can get. You can't always get maximum star veterancy fighter aircraft. There is a bit of a line of sight blocker radar around here, and the sight armor of the Churchill ARVE is only 10, while there is still a significant amount of armor. There goes that machine gun, instantly dead. They even showed the graying out symbol. Just says, nope, you're dead. Churchill ARVE maybe got an eye force attack around on that Fallschirmjager squad. He does in fact have his eyes on it, thanks to the recce team. We'll take 1 shot. Boom. And it rolls a miss. That's the first time I've actually really seen that thing miss. To me, that should have been dead. Because that obviously splashed behind the building. How on earth do you miss a building? Did you fire it through a window and came out through the window in the back? Either way, this shot should go ahead and eliminate that squad once and for all. If not totally missed once again. How? Now this game just makes me look like a fool because I'd say it's such a powerful piece of equipment, but it just rolled 2 misses right there. You got this Reiki team now moving forward. We'll spot the Panzer's L6. I think he's force firing this building actually, that's why. He will in fact destroy the building, so that is quite important. But he does not have any reconnaissance team, so he may want to invest into another reconnaissance unit. You got Stug 3, however, only has 14 armor penetration versus Churchill's ARVE's 15 armor. You got a 6-pounder being pushed down the airfield. That's a bit of a unusual spot to say the least. Looks like the mortar team is now out of HE ammo. And looks like that officer unit was cleaned up. You got another dogfight. The ME-109 will take this hands down. You can see how little suppression received versus how much it gave out. Already smoking on the second pass. This next sweep, Wally will actually spell death for the Spitfire. Does get a force of fallback. It's currently running away. He may be able to escape based on the turn angle and path. He is fast approaching, however, but it looks like he's going to manage to stay out of range and save the aircraft. He's very lucky. We got a Kubelwagen ammo moving forward. Looks like they're eyeing to refill this mortar pit, or mortar. Air squads are being suppressed down thanks to this armored assault, thanks to the Honey and the ARVE. This AT gun still has not any vision range, just out of vision range of the ARVE. Actually is out of maximum range also. It only has a range of 500 anyways. However, he will find these trucks, will roll a shot, will get hit, but I don't think it actually will cause those forces to fall back. And forces deployed. It's probably a good spot for deployed anyways. Churchill ARVE is now in range with the side armor shown. He's going to be lining up a shot with this rocket launcher. Fires. Gets the tracks to break on the Stewart. He sees it now. He fires one shot. Will get the kill on the Kennenwerfer team. That is his primary threat to the Churchill ARVE. While the Hunting Stewart has tracks broken, that's not as big as loss in comparison to Churchill ARVE. But you got HS-129 before it does roll some bounces and gets the kill upon the Churchill. That is huge. Another thing, though, he hit the side armor. This weapon only has 12 arm penetration, so you're going to need to hit the side armor. The thing can't hit the frontal armor. So the Churchill ARVE is down. That is a massive blow. But however, the Spitfire is out for blood. He may in fact get it. Just now initiate the fallback. If he were just slowed down, he may be able to get more shots in, but he will splash down the HS-129. I think the HS-129 is actually more valuable to Churchill ARVE. Granted, it doesn't give as much field presence as the moment in this area at the moment, but it is a good way to help eliminate those tanks. A decisive way to eliminate tanks. You got some very interesting infantry units moving forward. You got the Stu 42 moving forward. It does have a 15 HE main cannon. And there's nothing really to penetrate it. There is a 6-pounder way back here, but it's far from the engagement to help. Currently, the tickets are in favor of the Axis player, but the tickets are counting in favor of the allied player. You've got a forced fallback. Looks like a couple missed Piets. That's actually no. Looks like all of his ammo was consumed. He got a destroyed weapon crit. He lost all of that ammo. That is huge. While it doesn't permanently kill it, there's also ammunition's Kubel nearby. He can always refill it. But that just will force off that vehicle for a very long time. Stewart is still alive. It was like, actually that was the Stug, not the. Yeah, that was the Stug that got hit, not the Stu. Looks like the Stu is going to start hitting the Stewart. It may be able to eventually kill it off with enough HE damage, but I honestly can't really say. There is a lot of damage already on the squad. You can see it's actually quite badly damaged. You can see all the burn marks and scuff marks. So it may actually go down. It forces a fallback, but the tracks are broken, somehow spinning around for a moment. We got some more infantry moving forward. Looks like got some assault pioneers with their TNT, but it does get pinned down the last moment. It does force a fallback. Stu 42 is still trying to take out the Honey Stewart. But it will be a slow. Actually, we'll finally get killed off with its high explosive gun. We got assault pioneers through its one demo charge, doing a significant amount of damage. Of course, it only has the one. What is it? TNT? Yeah, not demo charge. There's a couple of Fallschirmjager Sturm Pioneers moving forward. They are 6-man squads, so they're very durable. We do have a Command Stewart carrying, of course, Command Infantry moving forward. And we also got some Fallschirmjager Pioneers for their demolition charges. But we do also have a Challenger tank over here, along with the 6-pounder that finally moved forward. Stu 42 does in fact go down. Over here, nothing really contesting the squads. Here there is a Tripolston anti-aircraft weapon. We got also Pack 38. Those can penetrate the frontal armor, but however receives a lot of damage. Help beacon? Oh, I know why he put down the help beacon. The reason he put down a help beacon so you can mark a area last seen enemy, so you don't have to remember it was here. You put it down on your precise point, then you can just go ahead and drop a bomb. Say from a Spitfire, for example, and hit that mortar team directly. Or bombs coming on in will destroy the ammo. I think the ammo actually destroyed the mortar team. But there is the ME-19 here for intercept. Does not get a very good turn engagements. Actually, the Spitfire may actually escape because that turn pathing was actually quite horrible. Keep an eye on the dogfight while let's move forward. And looks like the Spitfire does manage to get away. No splashdown on the aircraft. We got a Stug 3G now moving on forward. Of course, does have a bit more armor to assist in fighting tanks. We also got 17-pounder. 17-pounder is a very potent anti-tank gun with 16 arm penetration. And 2,000 meter range? No, just 1,200 meter range. So it does have a bit more than a standard range, which is usually 1,000 as such with the Stugs. Because of the Humbar over here, they get a force bail out, and we'll get killed off by the Pack 38. Pack 38 will next see the Churchill 5. Churchill 5 is a HE based weapon, but of course can be penetrated. Ooh, Spaulding Driver got hit by. Was it this one? I thought it was something else. Oh, it was by the Stug. And the Stug will in fact get the kill. but it is out of AP ammo. It does have some HG rounds, but no more AP for it. We got the Vet 2 ME-109 forced to fall back. Spitfire is chasing, very damaged, something to note, but will most likely not be able to splash it down since they do have the same speed, if I remember correctly. Do got a bit of a bulge right here from both sides. It looks like this bulge is starting to be closed in by the steward. Just some Sturm Pioneers and well, Pioneers unit here. They got that Stroke 3 here. Does have a significant amount of armor penetration. Will make short work of a steward if he receives a hit. And the steward only has 7 armor penetration, so 10 armor won't do too much. We do also got an artillery piece here. The GEB H40 does have a range of 2,000 meters with H15 HE. That can be quite potent artillery piece. We got more and more infantry moving forward. You got a air support aircraft coming in for a strafing run. Spitfire coming for a bombing run. I was thinking first he was going to eye for a bombing run here. Looks like he's going to eye for a bombing run. Not exactly sure where. This wrecking unit does have quite a bit of good picks to see. We'll hit the end to decrew that AT gun. Spitfire coming for some nice strafing runs. However, there is an air superiority aircraft on its tail. This Spitfire can come in and help be a wingman. The ME-109 will run over some AA and will actually not even catch up to that aircraft. And the Vet 2 ME-109 is currently smoking, forces the fall back, but with a heavier weight because of the bombs, even though it's already dropped all the bombs, will actually escape out without being splashed down. That's actually quite critical. However, there is another ME-109 coming for another good engagement angle. He's trying to hit the bomber one. Nope, he's going to re-engage in the air superiority aircraft, seeing this one's falling back. Could have got it because it's a smoking state. There are 2 artillery pieces now here. We do have now that's just quite significant indirect fire to point on to any single target or area target. Challenger's tank is still up, but it's basically comes when fighting Stokes is either who can see each other first and get a landing blow. Challenger, of course, has a turret, so it can go ahead and run around and have quicker engagements and line up. While the Stug does not have a turret. We'll have to be lucky and facing towards target, and then if not, have to turn the entire tank towards it, or assault gun, I should say. More Fallschirmjager Pioneers are moving on forward. You, of course, have the bundle grenade or Gabalete Aladung. Vet 2 ME-109 is over enemy anti-aircraft. That is a huge problem. It will be starting to smoke soon. This is a Vet 2 Spitfire. There is a Ju-88, a heavy bomber. If it's 14 bombs, if I remember correctly, or is it 8? We get a nice bit of suppression and actually make it taken out by this Vet 2 Spitfire. Still not smoking. Now he is smoking. And will not get it. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And now he's in a very potent angle from getting hit by another ME-109. Forces fall back, but he's smoking in early stages and will get killed. That is huge. He didn't get the Ju-88. Oh, his artillery pieces are shooting way low. He nailed his own units. Map pressure is still in favor of the allied player. We're at 53%. Tickets are above by about 250 now. We'll get a nice hit on the Stroke 3. Forces the bailout. Will decrew the 6-pounder, but bailout means you're done. Once your campaign, I think that doesn't mean you actually get killed in the campaign. As we keep bringing that unit back in the next game. Almost getting a direct hit there with on the rifle team, or at least the transport for them. Looks like this flank has completely fallen to the allied player. He will gain a lot of ground. He needs his opponent to start building some, I'd say, some support guns, field guns, in order to help push this back. We got a Vet 1 ME-19 engaging the Spitfire Mark 9. The ME-19 should win out, but there is an AA unit that assists and forces the fallback. The Tripolson's not half bad when dealing with enemy aircraft. We've got another aircraft coming in for intercept. We'll get a nice smoking immediately. We'll be turning around. Actually, force decides to fall back. He could easily splash it down, perhaps, but there's this ME-1 Spitfire right here, so that's why he forced to fall back. We've got infantry unit, a squad all the way over here. It needs to deploy it now and get in this heavy bush right here. We got a nice engagement angle with the ME-19. Could get the kill, but he's currently swerving around quite a bit. We'll now focus firing upon it. We'll instantly shoot it down. There is no AT in this area other than a few Piets. So armored assault will be quite powerful. Repulsion is a bit of a problem for this infantry advance. It can easily force a pin down and wipe them out eventually. And I shouldn't really cast. I'm one in a pretty tired state. Pioneers will probably get cleaned up by this Command Steward. The Command Steward is a very potent transporter. 5 armor, 2 MGs, a lot of ammo for the MGs. It's used to carry the, of course, the command unit. It's a very powerful transport. Only thing strong, I think, is the Ram 2 Kangaroo. Trevor Holston is now down. He can have now free reign of moving his infantry units moving forward. There is still this record team here to spot. We got another Ju-88 bombing run. It's going to be a large miss. Thanks to, that squad was already dead. Bit of ground has been regained by the Axis player. It's approaching. It is now 50-50. This game could still go either way, depending who now gets the field control. ME-19 does get splashed down by the Spitfire. There are now 2 Spitfires hitting this ME-19. It is Vet 2, so that is a quite critical asset at the moment. This Spitfire is running a bit low on ammo. Very close, and will manage to escape out. This Honey Steward does get cleaned up by the Stug. And do not get this Challenger versus Stug. Whoever can shoot each other first will probably win. Challenger first gets to line up a shot, fires into the infantry squad. Never mind. Don't even see each other just yet. Challenger will fire its gun, allowing the Stug to have an opening now, but currently it's still not in range. If the Challenger fires one more shot against that infantry squad, that's quite important. Now the Stug has a free time to get a shot in. Oh, but the Challenger does have a bit more range at 1,200 versus 1,000. And the Stug does get a very good penetrating hit, destroys the Challenger. Those are the infantry squads here have been bogged down by the MG team and the air supported aircraft or the bombing. Field control is once again in favor of the Axis player at 52%. We got another Challenger tank now moving forward. He may be eyeing for the hitting the Stug. We got our rocket run eyeing for the Stug. And destroys it? How on earth did he destroy it? My rocket strafes never get a tank or an assault gun. That was such a lucky rocket strafe. 17-pounder is down to one member. That is a huge problem. You probably should just move this bush and keep it there for the rest of the game. Can't really be any more aggressive with one member. We got the Fallschirmjager unit. Does manage to pin down this rifle team. Vickers team is just going to take forever since the unit is in heavy cover. MMG carrier still does have its Vickers, which is the LMG for it, not the automatic rifle. Six-pounder aiming for the Stug. The Stug will fire back, but he will lose the Stug to the six-pounder. This pack does have HE rounds available, while most of the other AT guns do not. This Fallschirmjager is still here. The Tripolson is running a bit low on ammo. There are two Vet 2 ME-109s. However, there's only one. This Vet 0 Spitfire here. The Spitfire is getting much better turn radiuses, and currently they're split up. This one's on the tail. This one's going beyond the tail. Instantly gets shot down. But you got this rocket strafing. Well, that's a bomber variant. However, the bomber variant can't really do much of a dogfight. In fact, the bombing Spitfire will in fact get taken down. So pretty much we do have air superiority by the Axis player. We do got another HS-129 and another bombing run from the Ju-88. Most likely going to be eyeing for this general area. We'll be bombing. We'll probably get the rifle leader. Most likely we'll also get the rifle squad. Actually completely misses the rifle squad. Not sure where that HS went. Oh, it's back over here, or maybe that was another one being called in. Not exactly sure. He's going to eye for a strafing run in. There's still 5 minutes left. The Axis player is still only counting out +1 ticket. I think he will actually get this right. We'll still only get a neutral victory. We do got this Recce team very close in the hold fire stasis, but he did turn it off, so these two MGs, well, SMGs can be quite potent, but he's dealing with point-blank flak rounds. We'll lose one member there. He's starting to slowly pick off his opponent's weapon team. fact, getting a number of the models will get killed off by the, I think it was actually by the HAS-129. Sort of interesting seeing as regular MG's fires instead of its AT gun. Only had vision of these units here. You got a ME-19. Oh, he does have vision of that. Why did he not strafe it? He had plenty of ammo. These howitzer teams still proving very potent, constantly barraging, removing these weapon teams, allowing his opponent getting a huge foothold on this city or town. You're gonna got another Church O ARVE. Let's see if this one can be used to great effect. However, there are still the looming threat of Panzerfaust. Granted, this squad's completely out of ammo except for Panzerfaust. You got this squad just down to one. There are two Flak 88s. He's going to eye for a rocket run on it. And we'll run straight into an ME-19 Vet 1. Most likely we'll get a kill on it. You'll get some good turn radiuses on it. And we'll in fact splash down another aircraft. Down to the last 3 minutes. Most likely the tickets are counting up. You will definitely reach 1,000. I don't see the minor victory to pop up, so at this rate it will be a draw. I'm not sure where the tickets will exactly end. Most likely the Axis player will in fact have a slight lead, so he's more or less the soft winner but not the game winner, if that makes any sense. Patrol ARVE had fired a shot. Most likely we'll see this LW Fuhrer squad cleaned up. There you go, it does get killed off. These aircraft, one of them's running low on ammo and fuel. The other one probably should be forced back by the anti-aircraft. We got another strafing run by this HS-129, but there is a Typhoon here for a strafing run, but it will get hit by the Flak 88s. We'll claim the life of that Churchill 5 or Churchill 4. And another Ju-88 bombing run onto these infantry squads. Does get pinned down, doesn't get a kill. Ooh, a third artillery gun moving forward, so he have a lot of artillery, a lot of air support. Tickets are still counting up. At this point in the game, can't really do much in really diverting the tickets one way or another. With 1 minute left, it will end up as a draw unless one team loses all of the units entirely. Even then, I'm not exactly sure if that even immediately ends the game. Will that immediately end the game? I was like, sure. We do got the Pack 40 getting some very good hits on to the Challenger. We'll probably get one more shot off. Bombing round will clean up that one member. That direct team will finally get cleaned up, but was trying to take out that Pack team. Last seconds of the game, looks like the game will end in a draw, but still in favor of the Axis player. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.